Hi guys, welcome back to Derive. So in today's video, we're going to answer some problems or sample problems under the topic of geometric progression. Syempre under the subject of algebra. Okay, so let us start. So before I will read the questions, we're going to have just a little recap or review for the formulas that we're going to use in geometric progression. But first, what is the definition of a geometric progression? This is a sequence of numbers in which the ratio of adjacent terms is constant. Ibig sabihin daw, ito yung series of numbers na ang ratio ng magkakatabing numbers is constant. Kung sa arithmetic progression, meron tayong common difference for the adjacent terms. So dito naman meron tayong tinatawag na common ratio. So paano nangyayari yon? Kuha muna ako ng red ink. So sample, meron tayong 2, 4, 8, 16, and 32 na series of numbers. And masasabi nating geometric progression siya kapag ang ratio niya is constant. So this adjacent term, so 4 divide 2, kasi nga ratio, that is 2. 8 divided by 4, 2. 16 divided by 8, 2. 32 divided by 16 is 2. And natatawag natin siyang geometric progression. Why? Kasi meron siyang constant ratio na 2. Isang number lang dyan ang isingit mo at hindi siya ratio ng 2 sa kanyang adjacent terms. So that will be not a geometric progression already. Okay? So kung meron n terms sa arithmetic, meron din si geometric progression, which is a sub n is equal to a sub 1 times r raised to n minus 1, and your r is the ratio. Your n is the number of terms. A sub 1 obviously your first term, and a sub n is your last term. And a sub n is equal to a sub m times r raised to n minus m. So ano yung letter m na to? So pwede nating makuha si common ratio. Halimbawa, meron kang 10 na numbers. Siyempre meron yung a sub 10. At ang given lang sa problem ay a sub 5. Of course, pwede mong makuha yung common ratio kasi meron kang 10 minus 5 here. Okay? So, kung merong sum si arithmetic progression, meron din naman si geometric progression. And has a formula of S is equal to A sub 1 times R raised to N minus 1 divided by R minus 1, given that the R is greater than 1. And meron naman tayong isa rin na S is equal to A sub 1 times 1 minus Rn divided by 1 minus R, given that your R is less than 1. Okay? So sum of infinite geometric progression. So if you have an infinite number of terms for the geometric progression, syempre hindi natin kayang isa-isahin yan. Pwede naman kaso hindi mo alam kung kailan ka matatapos, and siguro makukuha mo medyo close yung sagot pero hindi yung saktong-sakto. So meron tayong formula for that. S is equal to first term divided by 1 minus R. Of course, given that your R is less than 1. So halika, let us proceed to the problems. So in a geometric progression, first term 2, 4, 3, R is equal to 1/3 and N is equal to 5. Find the fifth term and the sum of the progression. So they are looking for the fifth term and they're looking for the sum of the progression. We're going to list first muna yung given. So you have the first term as 243. Your ratio is 1/3 and that was less than 1. And the number of terms now is equal to 5. So find the fifth term. So we all know that the nth term is a sub n is equal to a sub 1 times r raised to n minus 1. So that will be a sub 5 ang inahanap. We have the first term as 243. And we have the ratio of 1/3 raised to 5 minus 1. So our a5 is, so get your calculator guys, 1/3 divided by raised to 4 kasi 5 minus 1 times 243. So meron tayong fifth term na 3. So as you notice guys, si first term is 243 tapos yung panglima mo naging 3 na lang. Bakit? Kasi yung ratio mo is less than 1. Ibig sabihin, bumababa yung value ng number mo habang tumataas yung or kung pang ilan. Okay? So, tapos na tayo sa paghanap ng panglimang term. So, hinahanap naman is the sum of the progression. So, actually, if you manually compute it, you can get the result. Pero, we're going to use the formula anyway. So, S is equal to A sub 1 times 1 minus r raised to n divided by 1 minus r provided that the r is less than 1. So our sum is first term 243 times 1 minus 1/3 raised mo sa 5 and 1 minus 1/3. So our sum will be 1/3 raised to 5, 1 minus answer, 1 minus 1/3 sa ilalim times 243. So our sum is 363. Okay, so para mapatunayan natin tama to, since may 5 terms naman tayo, mabilisan lang. So our first term is 243. So divide ko siya ng 3 kasi ratio niya is 1/3. So you are going to acquire the second term, 243 divide 3. So that was 81. Divide mo siya ng 3. That is 27. Divide mo ng 3, 9. Divide mo ng 3. That will be 3. So pag plusin mo siya, 243 plus 81 plus 27 plus 9 plus 3. And there you have it. You have a total sum of 363 for these 5 terms. And eto, tama yung sagot natin dito. Okay, so second question. So there are 6 geometric means between 4 and 8,748. Find the sum of all terms. So there are 6 geometric means between 4 and 8,748. So 4. So lagay natin underline, 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 underline. So that was the 6 geometric means. And syempre meron kang 8,748. So pag bibilangin mo, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You have a total of 8 terms kasi nga nag-insert ka ng 6 geometric means between 4 and 8,748. So, para makuha natin yung sum, no, since pataas naman yung value, as you can see guys, we can conclude that our ratio is greater than 1. Okay. Palitan natin. So, ibig sabihin, S is equal to A sub 1 times R raised to N minus 1 divided by R minus 1. So, meron tayong N which is 8. Ang kaso, wala tayong ratio. Pero meron tayong first term that is 4. Okay, so how are we going to get the ratio? So, we can get the ratio, guys, by our formula way back the earlier slide, which is the A sub n is equal to A sub m times R raised to n minus m. So given or pwede rin pala, no, na A sub n is equal to A sub 1 R raised to n minus 1. Kasi nga given pala si last term tsaka si first term, and that is 4 and 8,748. No, so we have the last term 8,748 is equal to 4 raised to 4 multiplied by the ratio raised to n minus 1. So that was 8 minus 1 is 7. So our ratio will become, divide mo muna si 8,748 ng 4. Tapos erase mo yun sa 1 over 7. And yan, meron tayong ratio of 3. So para wag nating marito, gawin na natin R is equal to 8,748 divided by 4 raised natin sa 1 over 7. And we're going to have R is equal to 3. So pwede natin makuha si sum of terms. And that was A sub 1 is 4 multiplied by ratio 3 raised to 8 minus 1. And R minus 1 is, no, that was 8. So that was 3 minus 1. That will be 3 raised to 8. Bawasan mo ng isa. 3 minus 1 sa ilalim times 4. And we're going to have a sum of 13,120. Okay, so our third and last sample problem for the geometric progression. So we have the first, fourth, and eighth terms of an arithmetic progression are themselves geometric progression. What is the common ratio of the geometric progression? So this is a rare case of a progression problem that is talking about arithmetic and geometric progression simultaneously. Pero kaya natin to, mabilis lang to. So the first 4 and 8 terms of an arithmetic progression, so ibig sabihin, they are forming an arithmetic progression, but the only given is the a sub 1, a sub 4, and a sub 8. So let the first term will be a1, fourth term a4, and eighth term will be a8. That forms an arithmetic progression. So meron tayong formula sa arithmetic progression na a sub n is equal to a sub 1 plus n minus 1d. So ibig sabihin si a1 natin, pwede nating tawagin a1 of course. Si a sub 4 natin is equal to a sub 1 plus n, which is a sub n is a sub 4, so your n is 4 multiplied by d. So that will become a sub 1 plus 3d. And lastly, a8 is equal to a sub 1 plus 8 minus 1d. So that will be a sub 1 plus 7d. So ayan, meron na silang formula for the arithmetic progression. Pero itong tatlo daw na to ay nagbuo din ng geometric progression. And in order for us to tell that it is a geometric progression, we can say that the adjacent terms has a common ratio. So since we are going to enter the geometric progression situation, para hindi tayo malito sa subscript, we can change it to a sub 1 pa rin to, a sub 2 pa rin to, and a sub 3 pa rin to. Okay, so the common ratio will be a sub 2 divided by a sub 1. Siyempre, equal din siya sa a sub 3 is equal a sub 3 divided by a sub 2. Okay, so mga nalilito, pwede nating lagyan ng sample. So that was 2, 4, 8, 16. So ibig sabihin sa a sub 2 mo si 4, sa a sub 1 mo si 2. Ibig sabihin equal daw si 4 divided by 2 is equal to 8 divided by 4. Just in case for you to know that this is a geometric problem kasi nga may common ratio siya, which is 4 divided by 2, 2, 8 divided by 4, 2. 16 divided by 8, 2. So ibig sabihin 4 divided by 2, ito yon, a2 divided by a1, and 8 divided by 4, ito yon, which is a3 divided by a2. Right? So our ratio will become, ano ba yung a2 natin? Ito yung kaninang a4, which is the a1 plus 3d divided by a1. So that will become a3. Siya yung kaninang a8, which is a1 plus 7d. And ang a2 natin, kaninang a4, which is a1 plus 3d also. And cross multiply, we're going to have a1 plus 3d squared kasi parehas, a1 plus 3d is equal to a1 multiplied by a1 plus 7d. So expand this one, so that will become a1 squared plus 2 times 3 times a1, so that will become 6 a1d plus square mo to 3d, that will become 9d squared is equal to a1 squared plus 7 a1d. So cancel si a1 squared kasi same. So 9d squared is equal to, pukol mo si 6a1d sa kabila, 7 minus 6, that will become a single a1d. So common si d. So divide mo ng both terms ng d. So 9d is equal to a1. So meron na tayong value ng first term, which is the a1 is equal to 9d. So we can look na for the ratio. So ito na lang kunin natin. a2 divided by a1. So ito yon. So that will become a1 plus 3d. So ano natin to? Burahin ko na lang yung underline para di malito. So that will become a1 plus 3d divided by a1. So that was 9d kasi ito yon. Plus 3d divided by 9d is equal to 12d divided by 9d. Of course, cancel. So 12 divided by 9 at simplest form it is, burahin ko lang yung pangit na equal. So this is 12 divided by 9, that will be 4/3. Yan. So the common ratio is 4/3. Okay guys, so that's enough for our geometric progression sample problem, and I hope may natutunan tayo. So don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel and keep updated no dun sa mga post natin sa ating Facebook page, which is on the link. So salamat sa pakikinig and see you on our next videos. Bye.